Guys, it's Andy here from Comment Top 10s. Welcome back to our channel where we talk all about the game. In this video we're going to be talking about John Murtough, the newly appointed Director of Football for Manchester United, the first one of its kind for the club. This process has been more evolution rather than revolution since the duo being appointed in John Murtough and Darren Fletcher were already at the club, but it is certainly a significant change for the football club who has never had a technical director or a director of football. Very few people expected the club's head of development to be given the job of director of football at Manchester United, but he has played a key role in improving the club's academy and the recruitment process at the club since January 2014. He was brought to the club by David Moyes, having worked with him at Everton as a sports scientist and eventually working his way up to become head of performance before leaving in 2012 to become head of elite performance for the Premier League. This is more surprising considering the fact that there were several high-profile names linked with the post, with the likes of Edwin van der Sar, Rio Ferdinand, or the newly appointed technical director Darren Fletcher. I'm sure many Manchester United fans and others alike are still scratching their head about who the hell this guy is and why he should be given the role. Brought to the academy by David Moyes, his first task was to improve the academy, where he has done a tremendous job bringing in talents such as Hannibal Mejbri, who is deemed as a future superstar in the world of football. He actually scouted Mejbri personally, travelling to Norway. He also played a big role in sorting out the Manchester United's women's team, it should be noted. It's also worth mentioning that the likes of Mason Greenwood, Scott McTominay and Brandon Williams have all been blooded into the first team under Murtough's watch. According to Goal.com, he has been given the role due to his already extensive knowledge of the club and his numerous success stories over his tenure, and has been considered to be a better option than the external candidates who were deemed inappropriate, as they were only interested in the recruitment stages. As shown by United's recent targets, they are no longer targeting expensive superstars. The focus is now very much on signing young players of enormous potential with the likes of Wan-Bissaka, Dan James and more recently Amad Diallo, who has just scored his first goal. The vast majority of the transfer calls will now be taken by Murtough, while Darren Fletcher will provide the kind of tactical knowledge and technical insight that has long been lacking in the recruitment process. But it is said that transfers will remain driven by Solskjaer and the club's recruitment department, all of which will have a say in the matter. Murtough would only be involved in the process if there is a disagreement between the two. Ollie and Murtough will also continue to report to the CEO Ed Woodward. The club statement stated that John will be responsible for operations and strategy across all football functions, and that this appointment will build on the work John has already been performing in the recent years, working closely with Ollie and the rest of the football staff to create the structures, processes and culture to deliver sustainable success on the pitch. This is what Woodward had to say. John has been integral to our process in these areas, and his deep understanding of development ensures that the club's traditions of bringing young players through the academy to the first team will continue. This new position is a natural evolution that harnesses his leadership qualities and his years of experience in the game. And this is what Ollie had to say on him. John, I've worked well with him now for several years in a way, so we keep in touch more or less every day, or at least a few times a week. Communication is very good, which is very positive. We're always hoping to add quality in the team, of course, and the man himself on the role. He said, "This is such an exciting time for everyone at Manchester United, with the first team, academy and women's team performing also strongly, and plenty of development still to come. It's a privilege to be part of that process and an honour to lead Manchester United's football department, working alongside Ollie and many other outstanding staff." United's appointment of Murtough brings an end to a 2 years extensive search by the club to fill such a post. Some of his major tasks for the summer would surely be to resolve the contract situation of Paul Pogba, to fixing the right wing position, someone to replace Edinson Cavani for the long term with Martial struggling of late, and also a central defender to partner Harry Maguire, all with the pandemic affected budget. The guy has been in football for 23 years across different roles, so he does have bags of experience, but none of them has been in the limelight as much as his current role is, so it certainly will be interesting to see how he does. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe and let us know what you want to see in the comments below.